get started. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Red Raiders offense is on the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Looking for a gap. It's Brooks. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So TCU's offense will take the field for the first time. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
Bought a little time, lets it go. He makes the connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They go to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here comes the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Going for it all. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Offense gets set for second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On second down, wants to throw it. Quickly complete. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
He's going to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires on the move. Ball in the air, intercepted.
And that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
Got a man. It's Brooks. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Throws to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's caught downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Caught behind the line. It's Cook. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. The aerial assault continues. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understand.
1st and goal.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, it's Hoover. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
I tell you, as a quarterback, it's going to be hard throwing the ball over the middle of the field against this defense because these D linemen are huge, and they've got long arms. That was like trying to throw over a 10-foot tall person. Nearly impossible.
Looking for the score. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Caught in the backfield. It's Douglas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
Starts to scramble to the left. He's going to take off. Finds a crease at the 20. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for room, it's Brooks. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Give to the fullback. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
I'll tell you guys, this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He can catch the football, and he can also run it, especially on 3rd down. What a weapon.
Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Keeps looking downfield. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off the spot, he gets outside the pocket. They're a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. It's Sanders. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Forced out of the pocket. Fires to the tight end. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They're getting this guy lathered up. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Horned Frogs have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. Quarterback extends the play. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dances away. On the run, fires downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. With jet sweep pass. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Handoff to the single back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to drive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Scanning the field, it's Morton. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. On the run, it's Brooks. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes a connection. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Now from inside the red zone. Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Working the middle, it's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They want to throw it. He's got it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. To the air, it's Morton. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big field. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
They'll give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. To the air, it's Hoover. Still looking on the move. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He'll throw it. Got it on the outside. It's Curtis. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. They'll run this play from the pistol. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw, using his legs to buy some time. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, going up top. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Not a chance. Missed it. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Give to the running back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to fit. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They move on top here in the fourth. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. He'll slide and avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. All wideouts, no backs. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air, it's Hoover. Unleashes one. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. With the run on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Finds a man by himself. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Using his feet to buy time. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. As heartbreaking as it is for this guy to give up the football there, an exhilarating moment, a big-time play for this defense.
We talk about plays that just change momentum, and you're feeling that tidal wave and that shift right now after that play. What an outstanding individual effort by that defender to come away with the fumble recovery, and now let's find out what his offense can do.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. The give on the inside. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Feeling some heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year.